Our history with Art Deco is very interesting, okay? So this is what I uncovered. And I don't know if I'm just being crazy. You can let me know in the comment section down below. But we are in the 2020s, right? Art Deco is like in the 1920s, 1930s. So a lot of the things that are happening today happened then, and it's almost in the same exact order. And I'm going to explain to you exactly what I'm talking about. 1914, World War I started, okay? 1914 to 1918. And then what happened in 1918? The first mimic, you know what I'm saying, happened. And that was in 1918. Right after that, in 1925, guess what became super popular for the first time? Art Deco. What year are we in? 2023. So you have 1925, Art Deco booms. And then 1929, you have the Great Depression. And so I'm just thinking to myself, am I crazy? Or does this sound like what life is like right now? Huh? Let's see. 2020, the mimic, right? Rona is still out there. And then fast forward to 2022, we have the war between Russia and Ukraine. Boom. Those are two of the same type of events. And then guess what? It's forecasted to be huge, a resurgence. Art Deco. Okay, and then last but not least, and I'm praying that this is not falling into the same sequence as before. There are so many rumors about recessions. Again, everybody's going to lose everything. There's all these rumors everywhere. Graham Stephan's talking about it. You have Warren Buffett talking about it. Anybody you can think about. Jeff Bezos saying don't spend money. It's just crazy. So again, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but if history tells us anything, hey boo, and welcome back to the best channel for renters, DIYers, and aspiring self-taught interior designers. Come on in. Hi, my name is Wayna if we haven't met before. And in this video, I'm going to tell you all of the trends for 2023. Yeah. Now, also, let me know, how do you feel about trends? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Art Deco has a few trends that's actually in it. They're saying muted colors are going to be in, as well as gold and jewel box laundry rooms. A lot of people are saying that warm woods and bold colors, that's all giving Art Deco, which I love. I'm here for it. As you can see, I'm here for it. So I am super excited to see all of the new designs that are going to be hitting the shelves. I've already seen a bunch of stuff in the stores, and the number one store that I look to get my design information from is IKEA, okay baby, because IKEA is across multiple continents and they produce things for the masses. So I went to IKEA and I seen so many pieces that are nodding to Art Deco, and I was like, okay, before I put this video together and give this information, I want to make sure that I'm accurate. So I want to see these things in the stores, and I have seen them. After Christmas, I went to Nordstrom's with my family and we purchased some items, and the bag that they gave me was giving Art Deco all day. So I was like, okay, I see another clue. So I've been seeing a lot of nods to Art Deco. And so like I said, I did a lot of research for this video because I want to know what's trending. You know what I mean? I'm that girl. I want to know what's hot and what's not. But in my research, I was looking to different authorities like Pantone, right? They create the color of the year. And there's a lot of thought and details that go into picking this color of the year. Recently, they hosted Art Basel here in Miami, and they had a full presentation and everything. I didn't get a chance to make it, but hopefully somebody will invite me next year. But I say all that to say, the color of the year directly ties into the Art Deco style and the purpose of Art Deco. Remember, like I said, it provides optimistic and zest for life type of vibe. So this year, wallpaper is still on trend. and for good reason. Wallpaper is versatile, inexpensive, and it completely upgrades any space in literally less than 30 minutes. Super easy to do. If you have not tried wallpaper at least once, you have to try it. Just in the smallest space of your home, just apply it and tell me what you think. It's going to change your life. But wallpaper is here to stay, like it never left. And what I love about the wallpaper that we use now is peel and stick. So we're not going to be tearing up walls once we do decide to move on from wallpaper. But if you haven't tried it and you want to get some inspiration, check out one of these videos and I'll show you how I have used it in my small apartment, because it is everywhere. The Noir style is going to be trending in 2023, and I love this style because I feel like you just can't go wrong with all dark colors. And the style of Noir is basically a lot of dark hues and lots of texture, but even though it's super dark, it still creates a vibe and it's so much going on texture wise. So that is going to be on trend, which I am loving. This style incorporates a lot of dark tones like black, and then you have a lot of metallics like brass and silver, and it just works together. It gives such a luxurious vibe. As you can see, I live for that. But yeah, that is going to be trending in 2023. And the other way to really get that Noir look is to play with lighting. You want to make it really moody. Like, it should really feel like a vibe, like a really swanky, luxurious vibe. So when I think about this design, I think about the club. When you go into a really fabulous nightclub and it's super swanky, like it's really moody, but they have the perfect lighting, and then they have velvet drapes, and it just gives that opulent, luxurious vibe. So I'm really excited that's on trend because I love that style. Keep watching. Also, sage green is here to stay. It has been very popular in 2022, and it's going to continue to be popular in 2023. It really works well on furniture, I'm finding. It's almost like a neutral, you know what I mean? Because our eyes are so used to green because of nature and things like that. So if you love sage green, it is here for 2023. And not just sage green. Emerald green is going to be very hot also. And the reason I think emerald green is going to be hot as well is because of Art Deco. Emerald green and Art Deco really play well together. So be on the lookout. Let me know if you see green in the stores, in the restaurants, and things like that. Arches and curves are going to be trending this year, and I am so excited because I literally just finished a project for my client, and she had this square doorway that was driving me crazy because it did not match the arches of the other part of the home, and it just didn't make the room feel cozy. It felt very blocked and cold, like a hospital or something like that. But just by arching that open doorway, it gave the room so much coziness, and the room is huge. The ceiling was 20 feet high. So just by arching the doorway, it gave the room that intimate coziness that it was missing. And curves are also going to be trending in 2023 as well. We saw curves in furniture last year, and it's going to continue. Sustainable design is going to be very big in 2023. A lot of people are falling in love with the whole flipping furniture and Facebook market flips and things like that, and that's just going to continue, and for good reason. Not to be negative, but just to keep it real, a lot of the furniture that we buy today is super cheap. And so if you can find something that was built a few decades ago, definitely upgrade that piece of furniture, because that is probably the most quality wood that's out here. Everything else is particle board and vinyl and veneer. It's just not even really worth our money. So that is going to continue. And I think that the trend of sustainability is not just in interior design anymore. A lot of people are thinking about that sustainability when it comes to fashion also. we're tired of buying clothes that fall apart after one string is pulled. So the same is going to apply to interior design, but I'm really happy that we are taking our environment serious and deciding to not go with all this fast fashion and fast furniture, okay? I've seen tiered monochrome as a design style on a few different blogs, and I am actually going to be looking to see if this trend actually comes into fruition, because I feel like we saw this already a little bit in 2021 and 2022, but because this design has a lot of color and you basically use the same color in different hues, I could see this being done with different design styles such as Art Deco. So I'm going to be on the lookout to see, are people designing with just one color. I did this a little bit in my bedroom because I painted the wall and I used the curtains to match the wall, and I love it. So I want to see if other people embrace this. But yeah, tiered monochrome is projected to be on trend for 2023. The next trend is wellness-focused design. The overall idea is to basically create a healthy home that will create a healthy environment for the person to be healthy, if that makes any sense. So basically, there's a trend that I'll basically mention now, which is biophilic, and that is where you bring in nature. So think cork, bamboo, water, just things that you would find in your outdoor spaces indoor. So basically, you're creating a tranquil moment in your space and you're being mindful about it. Then it also plays into like air purification, water purification, just making sure that your space is non-toxic, basically creating a non-toxic home so that you don't go out in the world and be toxic, period. The next 2023 interior design trend is nostalgic design. Now that's another style that's going to be continuing from 2022 to 2023. And we saw this last year with the Y2K movement. And then also we saw it in 2021 with the Grand Millennials. Like, we are acting like children when you're sick. Like, I'm a nurse, guys, so they teach you this stuff in nursing school. When children are sick, they regress. I feel like we're doing that a little bit in our design. So we're gonna see things that reminded us of the past, because I feel like we're trying to create this cozy, welcoming ambiance that we need just to feel a sense of normalcy, if that even exists anymore. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, we'll be trying to reminisce all through 2023, hence the nod to Art Deco. So we'll be channeling different interior design styles all the way back to 1920s, 50s. You're gonna see a little Y2K that's still trending. I think Gen Z is doing that, but you see it everywhere. You know, the flowers, the lava lamps, just keep your eye open. We're regressing. We're not doing futuristic stuff. We're repeating the trends that made us feel like the world was normal. We're gonna be throwing back our design, and so that can look any type of way for you. It doesn't have to be a full-on room. It could be a piece of furniture, a lamp, a throw pillow, anything. Because we as people live in different eras, but we pretty much experience similar things. There's nothing new under the sun. So what does that mean? For me, that means make sure that you create a space that you love. I really want to lean into the wellness-focused home, because no matter what's going on around you, you can't control that. You can only control you and your immediate environment. So make sure that you make a space that you love. But that is the most common 2023 trends that I found. All right, that's it, guys. I'll see you on the next video. I'm praying that the history does not repeat.